This is really true. I had a client a few years ago who was one of the worst clients I've had in my entire career, and he thought that he was just a scientific anomaly. He was always saying things like, I don't know why I'm not losing weight. I only eat when I'm hungry. And I was like, okay, what does that look like? It's important to keep in mind that this is a sedentary, morbidly obese, 400-pound man that orders Uber Eats all the time and does not cook. I know that for me, a 180-pound active guy who gets about 10K steps a day and works out at least 5 times a week, I can put away 3,000 calories and be fine. I can put away 5,000 calories and probably be fine. So I'm wondering, what does that look like for you? So he was like, well, I don't eat breakfast normally. I'll take a shake or a bar here and there, but I usually wait until lunch. And he's one of those guys who is just perpetually out of time, has no time to do anything, basically just doesn't know how to manage his time. So I was like, okay, Uber Eats can be fine. You can order lots of things and still be in a calorie deficit. But he says McDonald's, tacos, stops at a drive-through, which can also be fine depending on what you order. But I just know that he's not paying attention to what he's ordering, because he told me it can be like burgers, I'll get a few quarter pounders, fries, and it's the whole 9 yards. So there we go. There's over 1,000 calories right there. And that's probably being conservative. So I'm like, okay, when's the next time you get hungry? And he says, about 1 or 2 hours after lunch, I'll have some protein snacks, but they're only 200 calories each. I say, great. How many of those do you have? He says, 6. I say, oh, okay. All right, so we're about 2,800 calories in, conservatively, and it's 2 p.m., but no worries, it could be much worse. I meant to say 2,200, not 28, even though it probably is closer to 28 or more. Math is hard. I do this for a living, and even I mess up on calorie counting when I'm not tracking. Imagine someone who has no idea what they're doing. Anyway, so he continues working, and before he knows it, it's 10 p.m. He's gone all that time without eating anything. What do you think he's gonna do? Cook? No. Gets in his car, drives to Wendy's, and orders as many things as he can get. So at this point, the true calorie count is anyone's guess, although he does assure me that he's eating 3,000 calories a day. And I say, if by 3,000 calories a day you mean while it's still daytime, possibly. But we're not done yet. So he gets hungry before bed, so he makes a shake. And I say, okay, great. Is that 2 scoops of protein and water and you call it a day? He says, no, that's protein. Fruit juice, a little bit of oat milk. I say, what kind of fruits are you putting in? He says, mangoes, pineapple, banana. Okay, those things have lots of calories. All right, but still he's like, it's been 2 months, I'm in a calorie deficit, I don't know why I'm not losing weight. And I say, just because you're hungry doesn't mean that you're in a calorie deficit, okay? We all have to eat, we all get hungry, we're all expending energy, no matter if you're sedentary or active, you still need energy in order to live. And it most likely means that you're eating highly caloric foods and not setting your meals up properly. The only time you won't lose weight in a calorie deficit is when you're in a calorie surplus.